Okay, Lee here. I want to show you something really cool that I've been working on. This would be very, very important for both people doing offline video marketing and also those of you who do video marketing as affiliates. And so where are we? We're on YouTube. I'm in Chrome. I'm incognito so that it's not so that these rankings are not influenced by me being logged in or anything. And let's see what we see. The keyword is cheap cars in Atlanta. Now I'll tell you something. That is an incredibly, for an offline keyword, that is a really, really competitive keyword. As you can imagine, Atlanta is a city of 6 million people. There are tons of automobile dealerships who are currently paying a lot of money to rank for that keyword in various ways. And here I am in YouTube, ranked #1 right there. See that? Cheap cars in Atlanta, Lee Cole. Now, this may look a little unfamiliar to you, and I'm going to explain it. But before I do that, let's go over here to Google. So here I am on Google, and I'm in videos, and here I am, #1. Okay, ranked #1, cheap cars in Atlanta, and videos. And now, honestly, when you go to the all section and you see all the listings, I'm not showing up yet. And that's okay because I have done 0 backlinking, 0 embedding, 0 off-page SEO. Let me show you what I did. This is some software that I sold earlier in the year. It's literally my favorite piece of software. It's called Live Event Blaster. Now, wherever you're looking at this, if you're looking at this video on YouTube or you're looking at it on my blog, in case you didn't buy Live Event Blaster when it was for sale, when I was selling it a while back, I'll have a link there so you can buy it. But look at this. See cheap cars in Atlanta. Now, I want to show you something. Notice this isn't a video. Let's see what happens here. We click on that, watch the live stream August the 10th. Now today is July the 24th. And you see this has nothing to do with cheap cars in Atlanta, which is okay. I just needed a thumbnail of something to put up here because it's an experiment. I'm going to take this down in a few days after I make this video. But notice this is not a video. It's an event that's going to happen. Let me tell you what I did. So I did some research, and this is just an experiment to see if this would work, but it's working like gangbusters. I did some research in keywords having to do with used cars in Atlanta. And now you could do this for local stuff, but you could also do this for affiliate stuff. You could do this for ClickBank stuff. You could do this for anything. You could do this for my gold business. You could do anything will work, all right? And I used this Live Event Blaster. It's got, when you say add new item, which is how you, so this is a live streaming software. You take a pre-recorded video and you live stream it, or you can do what what I did, and you can see that I did this, I don't think it has the date when I did this. It was a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. It's scheduled to start on August 10th. It was about 3 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago that I did this. Honestly, I set it up and then forgot about it. So I just now realized a few days ago that I needed to go back and see what happened. But anyway, you can use this Live Event Blaster to stream pre-recorded videos up to your YouTube account in real time. So I could have a video on my computer. Let's say I just made a video. This video here, for instance, I could just, instead of uploading it the normal way, I could stream it live. Things tend to rank a lot better when you do that. Or you can use this software to create events in the future. And again, with the pre-recorded video. So this is not an event where you're going to sit in front of the camera or sit in front of your computer and talk at a certain time, let's say at 9:33 on August the 10th. I mean, this is all hooked up to pre-recorded videos that are available. They're already streamed. Well, pre-recorded videos on my computer that at that time will stream. Okay. So, but I get ahead of myself a little bit. When you add new item with Live Event Blaster, notice you have this mass import button, okay? And see what it says in the notes. You can publish events without actually streaming them. They will still rank on Google, YouTube. I read that and I thought, man, is that right? Will that really work? And set your publish date over a month from when when you run this. But if you will use this mass import button, that's what I used, and I mass imported, well, it won't highlight all those, but I mass imported at one time all of these keywords with a thumbnail. And so now these things are ready to stream. Now, so what does this do for you? Live Event Blaster also keeps up with your YouTube rank. For some reason it's saying I'm number 2 instead of number 1, but when I look at this, well, I'm there. That right there is where I've been for like a week or so. That while I've been looking at it, I've been right here on number 1. Below the ads, I've been right here on number 1 ever since I did this. Oh, here's the date, July the 8th. So today's the 24th. So, yeah, we're looking at a couple of weeks ago. But look at how these things are ranking. 2, 7, 7, 5, 5, 9, 10, 6. Now, here's the deal. It is so hard to figure out which keywords to rank for. And you can use all the software you want to use. You can do all the analysis you want to use, and you're still going to get it wrong 70% of the time. And that's a lot of wasted effort. So what I'm going to describe to you is a way of using Live Event Blaster to sort of figure out, gee, what is good stuff to rank for, okay, and how to rank for it. Notice there's no description or anything. I mean, all I did was, I mean, there's nothing going on here except the keyword is in the title, and it's a live stream event. So it's not like it did any magic with on-page anything. So here's what you do. So let's say, I'll use 2 examples. Let's say you've got a client who's a car company in Atlanta, Georgia, and you want to help them find keywords that you can rank for. You want to rank videos for keywords, but you don't want to be fighting an uphill battle and ranking stuff for, stuff that's going to take forever to rank for, make you look stupid in front of your client because you'll never get it ranked and stuff like that. You basically want to find the easy places to rank for. So what you would do is you would create a mega huge list of keywords. You would do that with Google's AdWords keyword tool, which I'm assuming you're familiar with. But you would create a big list of those keywords, and you would use the mass import feature that I just showed you here. You would upload those to Live Blaster. You would you would upload the you would use Live Blaster to create the event in YouTube, okay? And then what you would do is you would so now you're doing this like a few weeks in advance, right? So I've been sitting on this for a couple of weeks. So like a week later, 2 weeks later, you come back and you look at your. Now I just did what 1, 2, 3, about 8 keywords. So I would do like 100 at a time if I was doing this, okay? For real. In other words, if I was doing this for an affiliate product or I was doing this for a client, I would do like 100 at a time. So you're going to take all those keywords, you're going to use Live Event Blaster to create your events. Again, they're in the future, and you can delete these, and it'll delete the event, and I'll show you where the event is on my YouTube account in just a second. But and then you would wait. You'd wait a week or so, and you would just hit update. When you hit update, you can check published items here, and it's going to go out and find where they are, and give you a little list of what's ranking and what's not. And that tells you kind of like what's easier to rank for and what's harder to rank for realistically. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take the ones that look pretty easy to rank for, and then you're going to redo this, and you could at this time, okay, excuse me, you could at this time just let the event stream, all right? Excuse me, I'm drinking coffee here. You could at this time let the event stream, and then you'd have your video there already ranked. Or you could just redo it, and you know, since you would know you'd have a short list of keywords that are going to be pretty easy to rank for, you could redo it and, you know, rank for that. And then you could go back to the stuff, you know, once you actually get the video up there, then you would go back and do your backlinking and your embedding and all that stuff, your off-page SEO stuff, to improve and maintain your rankings. But this keeps you from fighting an uphill battle that you will probably never win and getting really frustrated on a lot of keywords that are just too competitive. All right. So I wanted to show you this. Now, you do not have to have this software to do this. God knows it makes it so easy to do it. You can do this manually. It would be a royal pain in the rear to do it manually, seriously. But you can do it manually, and you can just Google that, you know, how to live stream stuff. The reason I love this software so much is if you're going to live stream stuff, you got to get a third-party live streaming platform thingy. You got to hook that up to your YouTube account, and you got to run that. And you'd have to do all those manually. I'm not sitting here and doing that manually for 100 keywords. I'm not even paying somebody to do that manually for 100 keywords. When I can just do it with a software. See what I'm saying? So do it with software, see what's going to rank, then either replace it or let, you know, or just let the video stream and you know, let your marketing video get up there. You know, just delete the ones. You see, you can go through here and delete these. So let's say we decided Luxury Cars Atlanta might be too, you know, might be too competitive for us, you know, as we look at it. So you can delete the item here, but you can also go in your YouTube account and delete stuff. Actually, let me stop this video right now for a second. Let's, hey, sorry about that. So what I meant to say was let me stop the video and go over into my YouTube account on another window here. And I'll show you where these live stream videos actually are. So here I am logged into YouTube. Go here, my channel, Video Manager, and then you go to live streaming. See, now this is going to have, if you do, you know, I do a lot of Hangouts for stuff. Where were we? I think I had something there. Again, sorry about that, because I use the software, because I mean the software makes it so easy to use. I don't get into my YouTube account on this too much, so hang on a sec. If we go to events, we should be able to see it there. Hang on. Okay, so here are events, and you know, it's got all your, you know, it's if you've live streamed other stuff, these will all be there. But here are the actual live streamed events ready to go. See, here is where was the one, car dealers in Atlanta. Here's car dealers in Atlanta. So this listing right here is, maybe it's not car dealers in Atlanta. I think you get the idea. What did I say? Cheap cars in Atlanta. So this listing right here is that. Okay, that's what creates this. All right. So if I were to delete this and go here, edit, and I can actually get rid of it. Here we go. Get rid of it there. Then, you know, then I can get rid of cheap cars in Atlanta, and it won't stream at that time. But if you leave it there, it'll actually do the streaming. So this is pretty cool in my book. You can be guaranteed that I'm going to be using this to both with clients and myself to massively increase my ability to rank YouTube videos for keywords and find, you know, I could take any product. I could take a ClickBank product. I could do a thorough keyword research. I could upload all those keywords to Live Event Blaster. I could wait a couple of weeks. I could get rid of the ones that I don't want to fool around with, or who cares, you know, maybe I'll just upload them all. And then I can, you know, then I'll let it live stream. Or if I'm doing this for a client and a client says, hey, I want you to, I'll pay you to rank a video for five keywords. Well, so I would go do my research. I mean, you know, you look kind of like an idiot when you can't get the videos ranked. So I would look like, and I'd do my research, and I would, let's say, you know, come up with 20 possibilities, and I would use Live Events Blaster, and I would do this process that I'm telling you about here, and then I would take the top 5. Okay, I'd get rid of the others, take the top 5, and bam. They would be ranked. Client would be happy. See what I'm saying? This is cool. So again, wherever you're looking at this, you've got a link where you can either go to my blog or you can go straight to the sales page for Live Events Blaster and take a look at it. Again, you can do it manually, but that is kind of like time prohibitive for me personally. So thought you would enjoy this. Thank you so much. Have a great day.